Hello and welcome to Blue Tattoo October 2020 from the Caribbean and the lovely island of Curacao. First of all, a heads up mention to our son Adam, who managed to catch COVID this month. He's fine, and so is his girlfriend Stacey, and the rest of the family are all okay as well, so we're really glad and grateful for that. We ourselves are in lockdown a bit, but nothing like you guys in the UK and the rest of the Europe. You have our sympathies. Watch the video, enjoy, comments and welcome, likes are welcome, money orders even more welcome. Alright guys, enjoy the video, speak soon. So this is the new GoPro. My wife is up there showing her legs again. And we're going out for dinner to say goodbye to Brian and Vanessa as they're going back to South Africa for a few months. But this is our new GoPro on the go, and so far so good. It's got a new handle, so you shouldn't hear much squeaking anymore. Hoping that it takes good photographs.
I'm about to tell you, I said don't film up my skirt.
Okay, we don't fill up our skirt. So Brian, you're leaving us.
Yes, we do. We said to be leaving you guys.
Oh.
But I think it's about time you guys stood on your own 2 feet. And yeah, we're going to miss you guys. We're going to really miss you.
And Vanessa, are you looking forward to getting back to South Africa?
Absolutely. I miss my brain.
Oh, it's nice.
And my kids.
And maybe now we have to change the political statement.
Do you notice that was a second thought? She misses her grandchildren.
And
and my kids. So today's job is this. We have a brand new inverter, Phoenix inverter 2, 12 volts, 2000 volts. So what this does is it converts our batteries, which is 12 volts, into usable power for things you plug in. So if you plug in hair dryers, the microwave, the kettle, anything you need big power for, you switch this on and it converts the battery power to AC power. Now it blew up, or stopped working really, on the passage across the Atlantic, as my friends who were in the Atlantic crossing with me remember. So in here is the battery compartment. So we've got in here our 2 lithium batteries. So these are our house batteries. These give us our power for everything, the lights, the fridge, anything at all, charging, anything at all that's apart from the engines in here. And we're going to put it against this wall here, so I need to move these batteries down, put the inverter in here, and then wire it all up. So that's my fun hot day, because it's very hot, fun hot job I should say, because it's a very hot day here. Today it's about 33 degrees, so it's a bit sticky. Yes, we're back in the electrical bay. After 2 days of hard slog, rewiring, moving batteries, swearing, screwing, I have managed, and when I say I, myself and my expert partner Rion, who helped rewire his whole boat, came and helped me hugely. Have managed to get the inverter in and working. So here we have, as you can see here, this is the inverter, and it's all working, along with the lithium batteries and my starter battery. It's all done. 2 days. We can run the microwave, we can run the kettle, we can run the hair dryer, we can charge batteries, we get to charge laptops, etc. So after well, since we crossed the Atlantic, that would be November, we've not had an inverter. So we've managed to survive. It's not been a problem, but it makes things just that little bit easier. So we've had many visitors to the boat, friends from boats, but today we've had a very special visitor. You've got Pepper on board.
He's a cute puppy.
Who's sitting here waiting for Marie and Rion to come back from their dinghy ride. Yeah, so Rion and Marie are taking Brian and Vanessa to the airport to fly back to South Africa. And so we've been looking after little fuzzy balls here. And the sun's just about to go down. We're just waiting for them to return. Linda's had a hard day. As you can see here, she's drinking gin from the bottle.
This is my cold battery water bottle.
So where are we off to, Lynda?
We're off to Curacao, which is a little deserted island. 5 miles, 6 miles from here.
15.
15.
Yeah, 3 hours.
Okay. So yeah,
Windy. Well, it's not too windy, but the wind's right on the nose, which is a bit of a pain. It takes about 3 hours to get there, but it's a lovely day. Look at the sea. Yes, Adam has COVID, so all the cousins are having to be tested. So is Laura and Linda's dad as well. He was in with them, so we're hoping that he's definitely not got it. We hope that's the case. But anyway, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. So here we are at Klein Curacao, small Curacao, and it is the idyllic desert island. There's the remains of our saltire flag. There's not much of it left, I have to say. Poor wee thing. So we're off diving again today, and we're going with weapons this time. Spear guns. And we're going diving, we're going to do a drift dive today. We're to the dark, we're going to go onto the dark and drift down, all the way down here till we get past easy one, and then we'll get the over the beach. Of Klein Curacao. Has actually found the pirate and thinks that he can chase him away. Who's going to break first? Okay, that's disturbing in so many ways. So here we are at my dive number 6, I think it is. We have Ingo, Anchorman, we have handbrake, we have fish paste and props all ready to go for another dive. Looking forward to it. friends to join us for dinner. Yes, we've got all the boats joining us today. We've got Moana, we've got Easy One and Top Secret. And that's Top Secret going to pick up Easy One. So here we are Friday morning in Klein, Curacao. We've just done the board across from Blue Tattoo, and we're going to walk around the island. And here is the island here. This is the island that we're walking around. And then here's all the turtles that live here. All got different names. I'm not sure about Double Crack. It's a bit weird. That's all the turtles. And so we're going for a walk around the island. So we'll see some of the island. Here is Klein Curacao's lighthouse, which actually still works. Actually, doesn't look like it does, but it does. They've got an LED light, a big one obviously, in there to alert the mariners that there is an island here, because it's very flat and difficult to see. And if you can see behind there, there is a wreck of a ship. There's actually two, which we're going to walk over to and have a look at. Fast lizards. And here we have the lighthouse, obviously disbanded now, nobody's here. This is where the Dutch lighthouse keepers used to look after the lighthouse.
Is it open up?
No. And now we're going to the wreck. So here's our wreck, and then the remains of the boat is here. Wreck number 2, which was a decent sized sailing boat. And it's in complete wreck. Been here a lot of years. Antique Moray seems to have lasted pretty well. It's pretty good condition. Yeah. Sad to see a yacht like this. There's the Caribbean Sea on the Atlantic side. Tour of the island, well, half of it anyway. Pepper spent most of the time chasing lizards, and we're just going back to Blue Tattoo. So the mermaid tours come here, and they come and they bring food and drink and everything for the people here. We're intrepid travellers, so we decided to come here on our own. Excellent. So as you know, we are very close to Venezuela here, and so we do occasionally get this, which is, if you can see in the distance there, that is the Curacao Coast Guard. It flies past quite regularly, checking who's in the harbour, who's anchoring.
shelter. On this stretch of the beach here on Curacao, little Curacao, there are turtle nest sites. There are lots of turtles in the water as well, and some very protected species there. So yeah, this is one, and then all along the beach there's turtle nests.
So we're saying goodbye to Klein Curacao behind us. Yeah, we've been there for a week now, and we had a ball. The sea was perfectly clear, you could see for miles underwater. Diving was great. Had 3 dives, which is fantastic. So I'm now not an expert, but I certainly know what I'm doing now. We're now heading back to Curacao itself. We have the sails up. It's downwind sailing, it's very pleasant. We're doing 5 knots, 4.7, 4.8 knots. Linda's very happy with that.
Yeah, excellent.
And we've got a list as long as your arm when we get there. We've got so much to do to get ready to go to Puerto Rico in about 2 weeks' time. We're almost at Curacao now. And we've had the new Lucy lure out, number 5. It's been out for 3 hours and caught, you guessed it, nout, nothing, de nada, feck all. I'm getting disheartened. Actually, to be fair, out of the 5 boats, only 1 boat is actually catching something, that's Briven, and that's Vanessa. She catches fish all the time. So I even got the same lure as she uses, and I'm still not catching anything. It's very disheartening, very disheartening. Okay, so the wind and the cloud and rain has just picked up here in Spanish water. We have 2 catamarans who have dragged anchor, and they've gone straight back into the wooden jetty there. The guys wanted to help them out. We can't help them. We are touch wood at the moment, our anchor's holding. But a lot of people have moved. Our friends, Top Secret, had to move because they were getting very close. Our other friends, Easy One, are just, I think it looks like they're just arriving. Somebody's just arriving in this weather. It's doesn't look much, but the wind has been pretty strong. But at the moment we're okay. Hopefully we'll stay that way for a while. So good morning, it's early morning. We're actually heading off to the hospital. Nothing major. It's Linda's skin is itching terribly, and so we're going to go and register. And as you can see, she's scratching me.
Oh, sorry.
And we're going to go and register, and hopefully she gets to the dermatology department and get something done. So that's our journey for this morning.
So we're heading into the Curacao hospital for me to see the dermatologist, as Steve said, and we decided to give ourselves loads of time, and actually probably just as well because we have quite a queue here. This is rush hour obviously in Curacao.
7:30 rush hour, come on, it's Bacardi Caribbean Island, it's supposed to be relaxed and chilled.
Yeah, anyway, so we're en route.
Continue for 1 kilometre.
I'm continuing it.
Continue for 1 kilometre.
Alright!
So we're on the Otrabanda side of Willemstad, which there's 2 sides, Punta and Otrabanda.
In 400 metres at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Peter Ewensweg.
I love her pronunciation.
What she said.
What she said. So I'm waiting for Lynda now. She's gone into the hospital to register and go to the dermatology department. She's just texted me she's 3rd in the queue. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We've probably been travelling. We're up and about since 6. So yes, it's something cool in the car. It's 32 degrees outside, and it's a lovely 26 in here. It's just perfect. Not much of a view. I am going out on the paddleboard. Paddling, not standing, paddling. But I don't know if I'm going to get caught by this weather. It's a bit just the sun's rising. Looks like there's a bit of weather behind it. We'll see. If we get wet, we get wet.
Morning, Steve. Where have you been?
Just went round the bay. for the first time. Oh. And my arms, you can feel it.
And what are we doing? Is this your new exercise regime?
One thing a day, no matter what it is, something. But that was good. It was good fun. It was good to go in all the little nooks and crannies that our boat can't get into.
Yeah, it's quite a nice little bay here actually.
Yeah.
And
That was
it's
good. I think I just made it before the rain came down.
yeah, it's very overcast actually.
So it's that time of the year again where Lynda is cutting my hair. It's not terrifying at all, really. So this is the final product. Lynda says I look like James Bond. I think I look like Spock. She's got my little pointy bloody
You look
sideboards.
fantastic. Like Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, surely not surely some mistake.
You look fantastic.
Yeah, she's got to say that because she's not going to get paid unless I approve of it. So anyway, that's it done for another 6-7 weeks. Next time it'll be in Puerto Rico or the USVI in Fossil. Today we are touring the island. We're going up north to climb in the forest. And unfortunately the first thing we've got to face is this, which is Curacao's morning rush hour, which you wouldn't think was a lot, but actually there's only one road into the main town of Willemstad, and this is it, and basically it just gets jammed, absolutely jammed. So you have to just take your time, be Caribbean, and just chill out and just get there safe. So tell us where we're going, Lynda.
We are going to Cristofel National Park, which has lots of trails. It's got a mountain, but you're not allowed to go up after about 9 o'clock because it gets so hot, it's dangerous, they won't let you go. But lots of forest trails we can go around there, and then there's a lovely beach with turtles, and then flamingos on the, an area as well. So a full-on day.
A full-on day, sounds great. But that is if we get past all this giant friggin' traffic jam.
Yeah.
We are off. We're using the red route. This is the way, and there's a signpost there. Oh, it looks like Mosquito City in there. Oh, a nice little route. So we're off on our adventure through the forests of Curacao. Under a little dome. Lovely cut on this tree. And we've got little snails. Way around the trail. And we've reached the Atlantic side. Especially when you've got machetes in their hands. Leave the park. Okay. Here. Cliff to the lawn. This is lovely, but again, the signs are excellent. Are you a litterer? I am a jerk. I don't care what natural areas. Mummy Queen's up after me. All of the above. Superb. Love the sense of humour of the rangers around here.
Yeah. The forest there through the woods, which goes down to the sea and then came back. And we're now back at what would have been an old plantation house in the Dutch style. I don't know if you can see the big house in the distance there. But yeah, really lovely day so far.
So we're in a restaurant, and what happens here is that you pick your fish. Maybe shrimp. You take the raw shrimp, and they put it in here. Or you take it to the place to get it cooked, and then you sit down and eat it.
Of course. Oh, yeah.
Quite great.
We're in Pescadera, which is a lovely little spot on the sea in a great restaurant where you actually pick your own fish and they cook it up for you and bring it to the table. There's a couple bars in here.
And how much was it?
50 guilders.
Guilders.
Guilders. Oh no, $50. Sorry, $50.
$50?
$50. Yeah.
$25 each?
Yeah, yeah.
You are joking.
It was.
Would you pay
Yeah.
cash?
No, card.
You're not coming here every lunchtime.
No,
Bloody
if you buy
hell.
prawns, if you buy the prawns, it's expensive. Massive! Oh my god.
And this is lunch.
Huge!
Those prawns you saw, the shrimps you saw not that long ago are now.
I mean, you take that home for dinner as well.
That's a lot.
There's a lot there. You could actually...
So we have a new member of crew. He's just come on board. He's very enthusiastic. I think he'll be an asset to the crew. This is a gift for our friend Ingo, whose birthday it is today.